Welcome to Granny Women. I'm Aunt Cindy.
I'm Granny.
I'm Memaw Dixie. Good morning, Memaw Dixie here, and today I am making squash pies. I done measured some of my stuff out. I got like 3 cups of sugar, 5 tablespoons of pumpkin pie spice, and 4 tablespoons of cornstarch, and I've got it in the thing here already ready to pour in. Also, it takes about 1.5 cups of canned cream is what I call it, and about 1.5 cups of whole milk, about 5 eggs, and then your squash. I cooked my squash last night, had it in the fridge, so I'm gonna blend it up, and my eggs. I don't have a problem with eggs. We have chickens, so I have my eggs here. And we're going to get started. Now, this is a family thing. They won't hardly eat pumpkin around here, but they love squash pies. So we're going to get started. Okay, I'm going to start grinding up my squash. We have had so much squash out of the garden this year. I've made pies. I put pies in the freezer. I put squash in the freezer to make more pies in the winter. One good thing about this, you can make ahead of time and wrap them in aluminum foil and put them in a freezer bag. And you can have squash pie all winter. When squash is not in season, just take it out, let it thaw, and slice you a piece and put you some Cool Whip or on it, or just eat it plain. But we're going to start grinding this squash up and put it in the bowl. And I mix this in with it when I put my liquids, and that way everything gets blended up good. Okay, what I'm doing now, I'm just mixing up my sugar, my cornstarch, and kind of mixing it up. I've got just a dab more squash in here to grind up. I want it all mixed up good so it won't be so hard to stir it up when I get it in my bowl. I put my pumpkin pie spice in it also. So I'm going to do it a little bit at a time so the blender won't clog up on me. And I want it mixed really good. I'll add me a dab of milk so it'll blend better. We've had so much squash in That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to blend this up really well, and I'm going to go ahead and add my eggs. And since we do have chickens, I gather every day and I label the date that the chicken laid, but I still do one at a time. You never know, you're going to get a bad one. So I'll do one egg at a time. Make sure I don't get a bad one. If I do get a bad one, it'll just go to the slop bucket. So far, I've been pretty fortunate. We've not had any bad ones, but hey gosh, with the weather what it is in the 90s, you never know. But our garden has done awesome this year, and that's why I was trying to get this squash done up, because I've got zucchini out the yin yang. I'm gonna make zucchini bread here in a little while, and seems like everything's coming in at one time, so I'm gonna be busy doing beans next week. So we're gonna mix this up and I'll get back with you. Okay, I got it all mixed up. What I did, I had some sugar and stuff left, so I took some liquid back out and put in it so it would blend better. I'm just gonna set that to the side in case I might have to need it again. I don't know. This is kind of like do a test on it, a taste test, I guess is what you call it. But it's really good. It's not hard to make. It's a little bit messy, a little bit, especially with me doing it, but. And all you do is just take and put it in your pie crust. Now, I do take my pie crust out and I put them in the oven for like 5 minutes. And then I fill it up and then I bake them, because I don't like the bottom of my pie crust to be doughy. So I put them in there and get them like preheated a little bit. And before I put my squash pie filling in to let it bake. And I'm going to test this and make sure I got enough sugar and everything in it. It's good. I am going to add a dab of vanilla flavor. We do our homemade, so not much, just maybe half a teaspoon or so. Now mix that up. And we'll get it ready to put in our pie fillings. Okay, I'm ready to start filling my pie filling up. And I put them in a pan just in case they overflow. And I don't want it all over my oven. But my family loves these. They will not eat pumpkin pie, but they love squash pie. I made 12 last week. And they were all gone. So what I'll do, I'll fill these up. And I'm going to bake them on 350 for about, probably about 45 minutes. My oven's a little different, so it's around 45 to 48 minutes, right in that neighborhood. You just want them to get good and brown. And then you set them out and let them cool. So that we'll get started, and then I'll put them in the oven. When I get them out, I'll show you what they look like. Okay, my squash pies are done. I just now took them out of the oven. I'm going to leave them out and let them cool. And once they cool, I'll wrap them in aluminum foil and put them in the refrigerator and let them get cold. And we'll have pies for supper tonight.
Okay, now for dessert, we get to eat some homemade squash pie from squash from the garden also. So I already ate a piece and nobody got it on camera, so I get to eat a second piece. Delicious, very light, not heavy, and you know, if you've ever had pumpkin pie, it tastes a lot like pumpkin pie, but again, not as heavy, not quite as rich as a pumpkin pie. So, you know, I might prefer one or the other, but I'll eat them both. But this is really good. Great job.
Y'all come back now. Don't forget to hit that bell icon.